So, today's topic is about mobility. Mobility is the ability to move freely. Mobility often refers to whether you can move an injured body part like a joint or a limb, and it can also describe as movement in general. If your basketball injury causes you to lose mobility in your knee, that means you can't move it very well. Being mobile is a crucial aspect of being healthy. If you are active and exercise regularly, then the reason you may not be reaching your goals isn't due to lack of activity, but rather lack of mobility. A period of time should be given either before or after training, or even on a separate day, for improving mobility. Something as little as 5 to 10 minutes daily can be enough to see progress. One of the most common reasons that you feel unathletic is due to the reason that you can't get into the position or posture that you want, and it's because of lack of mobility. 5 minutes a day goes a long way. Now, let's talk about some of the benefits of mobility training. Number 1. It decreases the chances of injury. Any restrictions to a freely moving joint pose a possible risk of injury. A free joint is a happy joint. Second, it keeps joints healthy. When doing mobility exercises, the joints being targeted is commonly referred to as being warmed up. What is actually happening is that blood is being moved to the surrounding tissues and the synovial fluid is settled into the working joint, and this helps in keeping the joints healthy. Third, you become stronger. If our movement is restricted in a squat and we are only able to get just above parallel to the floor, do you think we will be able to get stronger without going full range of motion? I don't think so. If our mobility is limiting the full range of motion, then we cannot strengthen all parts of the movement, and this logic can be applied to every other exercise as well. Fourth, all you need is you. Mobility exercises are not just time efficient, but they are also very portable. Many can be done with just body-made movements, and all you would ever need are some bands or a light bar or dumbbells. There really is no excuse to not stay on top of your mobility work. Now let's see some mobility exercises that you can incorporate in your next workout.
First exercise is neck rotation. Tilt your neck to the right side and perform clockwise neck rotation. Feel the stretch in your neck at every rotation and then switch to anti-clockwise direction. Second exercise is hip openers. Stand tall with feet hip width apart. Lift your left knee to your chest and make a circle by bringing it up and across the body and then out to the side and down. Repeat the same motion for your right knee also. Perform 10 repetitions for both the knees. Third exercise is shoulder pass through. Take a light bar or a stick and slowly raise it above your head. Bring it behind your head as far as possible. Hold for 2 seconds and then bring it to starting position. Repeat 5 times. Fourth exercise is cobra pose. Lie flat on the floor with palms on the ground. Now slowly lift your chest with your shoulders rolled back. Keep your low ribs on the floor. Exhale and return to the starting position.
Always consult your doctor before starting any exercise program. Dynamic warm-ups and range of motion exercises may not be suitable for everyone, especially those who have previous injuries or joint replacements. If you are unsure that you are doing the exercises correctly, seek help from a professional expert, such as a physical therapist. Bottom line is that joint mobility can have numerous benefits on functions for people at all stages of life. Mobility workouts are important for athletes and gym goers, but can also be beneficial for older adults who have joint pain or arthritis. To get the most out of your training, your body needs to be healthy. A healthy body leads to longevity and a comfortable life. And living a comfortable life leads to a happy life. I think setting aside 5 to 10 minutes a day is a reasonable debt to pay for a happier life. Don't you? Thank you for watching.